Japan. Jet crash. Passengers describe chaos. Inside Flight 516 survivors recount moments of terror and miraculous escape. Tokyo, Japan. In a harrowing ordeal at Haneda Airport, Japan Airlines Flight 516, an Airbus A350 carrying 379 passengers, collided with a smaller Coastguard aircraft on the runway, sparking a fire that engulfed both planes. Passengers aboard the Airbus A350 described scenes of chaos and heroism as they escaped the burning wreckage. The collision, which occurred at 17:47 local time, 08:47 GMT, left the Coast Guard aircraft in ruins, claiming the lives of 5 people and leaving the pilot critically injured. However, all 379 passengers and crew aboard the Airbus A350 managed to escape, thanks to what experts are calling a flawless evacuation aided by new technology. Swedish teenager Anton Daby, 17, recounted the terrifying moments after impact as smoke filled the cabin. The entire cabin was filled with smoke within minutes. He told Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet, "It was chaos." Another survivor, Satoshi Yamaki, 59, described feeling the airplane tilt and experiencing a jolt upon impact. "I saw a spark outside the window, and the cabin was filled with smoke," he said. Passengers captured snippets of the terrifying scene on their phones, including the red glow of the still sparking engine and the miasma of smoke that quickly filled the cabin. Despite the panic, the crew managed to execute a textbook evacuation, guiding passengers to safety through the available exits. The Airbus A350's construction from composite carbon fiber materials was credited with withstanding the impact and initial fire, giving passengers a crucial window of time to evacuate before the fire spread further. Despite the intensity of the blaze, the evacuation was completed in about 5 minutes, with all passengers and crew making it out alive. As the survivors began to come to terms with their ordeal, questions arose about how such a collision could have occurred. Tsubasa Sawada, 28, one of the survivors, expressed disbelief at the events. "I want to know why this happened," he said. "It was a miracle, but we could have died." As investigations into the cause of the collision continue, the survivors are left grappling with the trauma of their near-death experience, grateful for their survival, but seeking answers about the circumstances that led to the disaster. For now, the focus remains on the heroism of the passengers and crew, whose quick thinking and bravery ensured that a potentially catastrophic event ended with no further loss of life aboard the Airbus A350. This article is based on eyewitness accounts and initial reports. Further details may emerge as the investigation progresses. The incident has raised concerns about airport safety protocols and the management of air traffic on runways. Questions have been raised about how 2 planes could end up on the same runway at the same time, leading to such a catastrophic collision. Investigators are piecing together the events leading up to the crash, analyzing data from flight recorders, and interviewing both the passengers and the crew. Experts in aviation safety have commended the crew of the Airbus A350 for their swift and effective response to the emergency. The successful evacuation of all passengers within minutes of the collision has been described as a testament to their training and professionalism. The use of advanced technology and materials in the construction of the aircraft has also been highlighted as a contributing factor to the positive outcome. The impact of the crash and subsequent fire on the passengers and crew cannot be overstated. Many of those on board experienced moments of sheer terror as they realized the severity of the situation. The images and videos captured by passengers on their phones offer a glimpse into the chaos and confusion that unfolded inside the cabin. Despite the fear and uncertainty, the passengers managed to remain relatively calm, following the instructions of the crew as they made their way to safety. The aftermath of the crash saw emergency responders swiftly arriving on the scene to extinguish the flames and provide medical assistance to those in need. Firefighters worked tirelessly to contain the blaze, preventing it from spreading further and causing additional harm. Their efforts, combined with the actions of the crew and passengers, undoubtedly saved lives on that fateful day. As the investigation progresses, the focus will shift to identifying the root causes of the collision and implementing measures to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Aviation authorities will be closely examining the circumstances surrounding the crash, looking for any lapses in protocol or communication that may have contributed to the tragedy. For the survivors of Flight 516, the road to recovery will be both physical and emotional. Many will be grappling with the trauma of the experience for months, if not years, to come. The support of their loved ones and the wider community will be crucial as they come to terms with the events of that day and begin the process of healing. In the wake of this tragic event, there will undoubtedly be calls for improved safety measures and stricter regulations to ensure the safety of air travel. The aviation industry will be under scrutiny as it seeks to reassure the public that flying remains one of the safest modes of transport. Only time will tell what lasting impact this incident will have on the industry as a whole. As the investigation continues, more details will undoubtedly emerge, shedding further light on the circumstances surrounding this tragic event. For now, the focus remains on the incredible resilience and bravery displayed by the passengers and crew of Flight 516, whose actions undoubtedly saved lives on that fateful day.